Amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another Beyonce reaction video. So we finished Self-Titled. There is like kind of a live performance. She did like a joint tour with Jay-Z that you guys been asking me to react to. Or do you want me to go into Lemonade next? I'm not really sure. I'll read the comments to see what you guys are asking for, and that's what I'll do. With regards to Lemonade as well, remember, I don't know anything. You guys need to tell me exactly what to do. Treat me like a child, okay? So with Lemonade, apparently there's a movie, I think, the Lemonade movie. I honestly don't know. And people are saying watch that first, then do the album. I don't know if they're different or if it's gonna be like self-titled where some songs are shorter. I genuinely don't know. So you guys really need to be like, right, this is your step-by-step, Luke. Do this, do that, do that. And then I'll read the comments and I'll go, cool, that's what people want. Remember, I genuinely don't know anything. Outside of everything you've seen in this journey, I don't know nothing. So if you don't hold my hand, I'm gonna get lost, okay? So yeah, the one thing I do know, you all want me to do this 5-part docu-series, which is on Self-Titled, and this is on Beyonce's official channel. I might not have to blur this, but I've had to blur a lot. So if I do have to blur this again, I'll chuck the unblurred on Patreon. Link in the description. But either way, yeah, this is a 5-part docu-series. It's about 25 minutes long-ish, 20 minutes long. Everyone said check it out. I'm kind of excited. I didn't even know this was, like, it's hard to find this because the thumbnails and everything is a bit hidden. But someone linked me the playlist, and yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what this is gonna be like, so let's find out together. Please support the reactions by liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, watching the whole way through. All that stuff really helps. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Beyonce's Self-Titled 5-part docu-series. The visual album contains mature content.
I see music. It's more than just what I hear. When I'm connected to something, I immediately see a visual or a series of images that are tied to a feeling or an emotion, a memory from my childhood. Thoughts about life, my dreams or my fantasies, and they're all connected to the music. And I think it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do a visual album.
I actually love how she explains that, because that's how a lot of us feel. And I think that's how a lot of Beehive feel, and why we connect to Beyonce so much. And I say this all the time. Music isn't literally just music, right? Music for me is emotion. Like, my favorite artists, my favorite songs, my favorite anything is stuff that puts images in my head, right? Like, I'm sitting here and it sends my imagination running wild. Like, that's what I want, and in different ways. And Beyonce does that so much.
I wanted people to hear the songs with the story that's in my head, because it's what makes it mine. That vision in my brain is what I wanted people to experience the first time.
A few of you have been asking me to react to the EXO live performance, and you know which one. If you want, I'll do that, but that's gonna be a hard one to record. Is it weird that I just feel sad right now? Like, I feel like I've spent the last, like, couple of months getting to know this incredible woman. And then we're at a point now where I know we're just going to be seeing Beyonce in pain based on the last song that we reacted to on Self-Titled and what happened around that song. And it just fucking sucks that I'm going to have to, like, that we're going to have to go and... How do I word this? It sucks that this woman that we love, that we're gonna have to see her in pain. And she deserves nothing but the best. Such a good soul, deserves nothing but love and kindness. And I'm sad for her, you know?
I feel like right now, people experience music differently. I remember seeing Thriller on TV with my family. It was an event. We all sat around the TV and I'm now looking back, I'm so lucky I was born around that time. I miss that immersive experience. Now, people only listen to a few seconds of a song on their iPods. They don't really invest in a whole album. It's all about the single. And
on their iPods. When did Self Titled come out? When, like, cause like I'm trying to work out when I like stopped listening to my iPod or my Walkman, then switched over to my phone. Probably like 15. When I was like 15, man, but the time sort of works out. I'd say about that, maybe like between 15 and 17, around that. Maybe like a bit older actually. Maybe I'm trying to remember. Like I'm trying to like go back to like school and college and what I was using for music.
the hype is so much that gets between the music and the artist and the fans. I felt like I don't want anybody to give the message when my record is coming out. I just want this to come out when it's ready and from me to my fans. I told my team I want to shoot a video for every song and put them all out at the same time. Everyone thought I was crazy, but we're actually doing it. It's happening.
All out at the same time. Sounds crazy. People don't even do that now. Like, you never really get people putting all the videos out at the same time. There's like a formula.
I wanted to make this body of work, and I feel...
For that, you truly can't help but admire Beyonce for doing this. Because she didn't listen to the industry, like the business execs or the financial advisor or any of these people. She just went with what she wanted to do. And that makes this album so true to her and so genuine because it's not monetarily focused. It's focused on the art, the love of music.
I wanted to make this body of work. And I feel like it's something that's lost in pop music. I wanted people to hear things differently and have a different first impression. Not just listen to a 10-second clip, but actually be able to see the whole vision of the album. It was important that we made this a movie. We made this an experience. I wanted everyone to see the whole picture and to see how personal everything is to me. I would make my best art and just put it out. And that's why it's out today.
God damn it, man, I love this one. Her smile there at the end. I wanted to make the best art and just put it out. That's why it's out there today. And she just had that smile. I swear, man. I swear. Nothing gets me like Beyonce smiling. Nothing. It's just like, it's just the most genuine damn smile ever, man. I feel like I have such a strong level of respect for Self Titled. So much so because more than any album she's ever done, and I think that's why this album is literally called Beyonce, is because more than any album she's ever done, there was zero focus on money. None. It was like literally she expected to make a loss. Like she was like, this album ain't gonna do well. This is crazy. People think I'm crazy and I know I'm crazy, but this is what I want to do, right? And that was a thing. She didn't do this because she thought, no, this will do really well. This is going to pop off. People are going to love this. That's not what she was thinking. She literally was thinking, I'm going to make this album and I'm going to release it when it's ready. And I want the album to be released in one thing, like a movie. And I want people to experience the songs with the visuals. That's how I want people to experience this. I want people to log online, press play, watch the album, and listen to the album combine. Like, that's what she wanted. That's she for her, and this is what's so freaking amazing about her. For her, the experience of her fans and people listening and feeling and watching this album was more important than any money she could make from it. And that is the best freaking thing ever. It's the viewer's experience, the fans' experience that took priority, not the fans' wallets. How can you not love her for that? No one does that. Even my favorite artists on this planet, right? It's a job. It's a business at the end of the day. So I understand. Even my favorite artists I love and admire so much, even they don't do that. Even they are like, right, well, we'll release this at this time on this day. We'll release one here. We'll tease this. We'll release that. Release the album at this time. Like, everything is perfectly calculated because at the end of the day, it's a business and they need to make money. And I respect them for that. Beyonce just threw that all out the fucking window and was like, if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make money. I want the viewers and fans to have the best experience. And that's all that matters. And like I said, even artists I admire so much, and it's just because of how it's done, and I don't hold anything against them, and this isn't shade at all, but even artists I admire and love prioritize the money over the fans. And I understand because, again, it's a job. I've never seen anyone do it this way. Funny thing is, I've never seen anyone do it this way, and I like up until this and then after this. This is just Beyonce. This is the Beyonce way. I've never seen it.
There's a moment where things click. When I was in the studio, I was threading the songs together, and I thought of this performance, which was a really defining moment in my life as a child.
The hip-hop rapping girls' time.
Hip-hop rapping girls' time.
In my mind, we would perform on Star Search. We would win, we would get a record deal, and that was my dream at the time. There's no way in the world I would have ever imagined losing as a possibility.
The judges give champion Skeleton Crew 4 stars. A perfect score, the challenger girls' time receives 3 stars.
You know, I was only 9 years old, so at that time, you don't realize that you could actually work super hard and give everything you have and lose. It was the best message for me.
It is actually crazy because you don't, as a kid, like the idea of even as an adult, that message is still hard to sort of like understand. The idea that you can put everything into something and lose, like, it sounds crazy, you know, like, but sometimes that's just what happens. Sometimes that is just how it goes. And Beyonce is saying that is the best thing that could have happened. That is how you learn that lesson.
And lose. It was the best message for me. When I put Ed McMahon introducing us as the hip-hop rapping girls' time, it clicked something in my mind.
Oh, look at Beyonce.
I feel like something about the aggression of Bow Down and the attitude of Flawless. The reality is, sometimes you lose. And you're never too good to lose. You're never too big to lose. You're never too smart to lose. It happens, and it happens when it needs to happen. And you have to embrace those things.
Beyonce saying, by the way, she looks like she's about to kill somebody. Beyonce saying all this with a smile is the best thing ever. Because, yeah, sometimes you lose. And it's how you respond to that loss that, like that, what's the word? That shapes you, you know? And Beyonce is saying this more than anyone. Like, how you respond is how it shapes you. Because sometimes it does. I truly believe in, like, the energies of the universe and, like, going with the flow and this sort of stuff. And I've had so many times in my life where something has happened and I will sit there and go, like, this can't be the right path for me. This is awful. This is heartbreaking. Surely this isn't right. And then literally, like a random little side story, and it's just something small. We wanted to move out of our place. We were in like a really small place, had a lot of issues, had like an infestation, all sorts of different stuff. And we really wanted to move out of this place. And we set our hearts on this other place, and we tried so hard to move into that. And we really tried, and we gave it everything. And we even offered like a little bit of money, and we literally were going to struggle. It would be like just enough that we could live. You're like moving into this place. It was a lovely place, and we fell in love with it. And we didn't get it. And they were like, sorry, you didn't get the place. And it felt like at the end of the world because we were visualizing ourselves moving into this new town and this new place, new location. We didn't get it. And then literally 3 months later, something else clicked. And then we looked back at that moment as like a blessing. Like, oh my God, can you imagine if we got that place? And it's crazy how the universe does that sometimes. How a loss can turn into a win.
I was scrolling through videos about feminism on YouTube, and I ran across this video of this incredible Nigerian author, Chimamanda Adichie. Everything she said is exactly how I feel.
We raise girls to see each other as competitors, not for jobs or for accomplishments, which I think can be a good thing, but for the attention of men.
Mr. Reward.
My message behind this album was finding the beauty in imperfection. I had this image of this trophy and me accepting these awards and kind of training myself to be this champion. And at the end of the day, when you go through all of these things, is it worth it? When you get this trophy and you're like, I basically starved, I have neglected all of the people that I love, I've conformed to what everybody else thinks I should be, and I have this trophy. What does that mean? The trophy represents
Perfection is a disease of a nation. It's funny because you hear people say this all the time. The idea of comparing yourself to like other people in different statuses, like Instagram, for example. You see all these people living these luxury, fancy lives, but that is literally because people take snapshots of their life and post it on Instagram like it's their everyday, and then we compare ourselves to those, and it just like makes you upset and this sort of stuff. That perfection is a disease, a mental and physical disease.
all of the sacrifices I made as a kid.
It's so true.
All of the time that I lost
Her wording is
being
amazing.
on the road in the studios as a child. And I just want to blow that shit up. I have a lot of awards and I have a lot of these things and they're amazing, and I worked my ass off. I worked harder than probably everybody I know to get those things. But nothing feels like my child saying, Mommy. No, nothing feels like when I look at my husband in the eyes. Nothing feels like when I'm respected, when I get on the stage and I see him changing people's lives. Those are the things that matter. And at this point in my life,
I freaking love how she said that, by the way. I freaking love, this is why I love this woman. Nothing feels like when my child sings Mummy. Nothing feels like that when my child sings Mummy. I get that. I so get that. Nothing feels like it. God, literally, put me on a desert island. As long as I got my boys, I'm happy. And my wife too. But you know what I mean? I'm happy. That's it. Nothing feels as good as that. Nothing. I love the Beyonce. Beyonce is someone in this position of like wealth and status and power and fame, right? Because that's what she's got. Doesn't give a fuck about any of that. She got her babies.
that's what I'm striving for. Growth, love, happiness.
That time.
Enjoy your life. It's short.
Time.
That's the message.
God, this album is so much bigger than you realize, isn't it? It's so much bigger. It's healing for the world. It is. This album is huge. It is huge. This album is so important. Like watching this and listening to this and like just it's so important. Beyonce highlighting the significance of time is something I always say. It's why I'm so thankful and grateful to all of you, because I understand there's nothing in this world that's more valuable than time, which is why I always say to parents. I know parents in my life who barely see their damn kids, and I say to them, I was like, your children don't need your money, they need you. They need you. You need to be there. Like, you are what they need, right? That's what takes priority. I've always said that, like, anything that would ever get in the way of my time with my kids is something I would just remove, like a sickness in my life, just throw it away. And I stand by those words, and I think that's really important because time is the most valuable thing on this planet. Your money is nothing. Your time is everything. Your time is the one resource you can never get back. Every second that ticks by is gone forever. You never ever get it back. Ever. So that's why I'm so thankful. Because right now, you guys are watching my video. You're giving me that time. And I will never understand what I do to deserve something so precious. And that's why I'm constantly saying thank you and I appreciate you. Because I understand just how important it is when someone watches a video. It's so precious and I feel so lucky. And I love that Beyonce talks about that. How time is the most important thing. How time with her kids, how time with her husband, time with her family. How that is what it is all about. It's you've just got to freaking love this woman. This woman who only had everything when she had her little ones. That was it. Until then, Beyonce looks back at everything with a question mark. Like, up until that point, you know, she was working really hard and achieving all these things, getting all these medals and all these trophies and all this sort of stuff. And then her baby came along. And you look at all this stuff and you think, this was all absolutely pointless. This is what matters. I love that so much. Oh, man. Yeah, this is
The
such a great journey.
surfboard.
This is such a great journey. I feel so
When I
protective
started picking
over
the songs
Beyonce
that I
now.
gravitated towards, because I've recorded about 80 songs, it was the songs that were more effortless for me that stuck around, that I still love just as much as I loved a year ago when I recorded them. I've been drinking. So there was this new producer, Details, and he had this really hard beat, and he had this song called Drunk. And I'm like, that's what I want to sing. I kind of freestyled the verse. And Jay went in and he just started flowing out his verse. We just kind of had a party.
And they're drinking.
Halfway there, my G. Another round of that do say we there.
And then Timbaland pulled out his keys, and it was so great because it wasn't about any ego. It wasn't even about.
I love that Drunk in Love, which is a song that for me just feels about like this couple that goes out to a party, gets a bit tipsy and hands all over each other and just wants to leave the party, right? And that's what the whole song feels like to me. And that's what I talked about when I was watching it. It gave me flashbacks of when I first met my wife and she would take me to all these parties because I'm quite an introverted kind of guy and I didn't like going out and meeting people. I have massive social anxiety, but I hide it really, really well. I've got very good at hiding it. I find it really awkward meeting people, but I hide it really, really well. And I have to be like stone cold sober and everything, and like I can't like mask it because it makes me all weird. So I'm always like on it, but like you'd never know. My wife, she's the opposite. She's a complete like outgoing person. Now she's changed. Now she's very shy and reserved. It's amazing how when you've been married for so long, you sort of adapt to each other. But when I first met her, she was like, we're going here, and I'd be like, ah! But she would always get really drunk, and this is the truth, and I'd be there with like people I don't know, completely sober, with my drunk wife on my arm, who is like all over me with her hands, and I'm there like, hi, my girlfriend's friends, it's good to meet all of you, will you stop for 1 second please, hello? All the time. I had like 2 years of that. Oh man, I married that woman.
We weren't trying to make a hit record. We were just having fun. And I think
So
you can
funny.
hear that in the record.
But that, what I was gonna say before I went off tangent, I love that the song was made like that. Like they were just having fun, drinking. How the energy of the song was created with that energy, like present, you know?
We were just having fun. And I think
love
you can
that.
hear that in the record.
Yeah, I love that. She nailed it with the video. She nailed it with the song and the creation process around the song as well.
This is probably the most organic shoot I've ever done. We decided 2 days ago to do this video, and it was so much fun. It's
Let's
just
drink
on the
it,
beach,
yeah!
and it was just us two, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Plaguing up for yeah. Fucked up my Warhol. Slid the panties right to the side. Ain't got the time to take jaws off on sight.
I wanted to
Look at
carry
Beyonce's
this
face.
idea of being in the moment and embracing mistakes and effortlessness into the videos. I wish every video was like Drunk.
I love that. I love it so much. I love that the energy that song gives off is exactly how it was created. No corporate this, no trying to be this, nothing. A song about two people whose hands are all over each other, getting tipsy at a party and wanting to just leave, was created like that. The music video, that energy. The song in the studio, that energy. That is what makes it so good. That's what makes it so good.
It's been interesting the last few videos. We've been like deciding what we're gonna do as we're there. And there's something about that freedom that is different for me because I usually plan things and I'm trying to rebel against perfection. It's fun because you just never know what's gonna happen.
She's having fun.
I mean, I remember we were driving around the 4th Ward and there was a guy riding a horse going down the sidewalk.
Wait, that was real? That was real? That guy was just there. That's amazing. I thought that was part of the video. That's crazy. I love that.
Beyonce has done everything, and she's done it so well on such a large scale, so I wanted to bring it in and make something small and fun and lo-fi, and everything was handheld, and there was no lighting, and very run and gun. More than who I thought you were before, 'cause
we just got out of the minivan, we started walking down all these alleyways and steps, and we were in people's houses, and chickens on the street, people dancing, people playing. There's just so much to shoot when you're in an environment like that.
I love so much that this is exactly how the album was created. The energy that she gives off is exactly how it was created. That organicness, that naturalness, that just hanging out. That was how it was created.
We didn't touch anything up. We did it without any theater or exaggeration. There was so much beauty that kind of just innately was in the people and in the city.
Yes, I love it.
Everybody just walks up together.
All right,
like just having fun and like.
It was amazing because at one point we're like in the arcade and I say to Beyonce, like, let's just do this. You want to open the door and you're going to perform and we're just going to walk out and see what happens. And she was like, yeah, let's go for it. And literally we came out the door and it was like just hundreds of people started coming around us. People everywhere and cameras, people yelling her name. It was incredible. I've never experienced anything like that. It was really reportage, loose, not planned. We went with feeling, we went with instinct, you know.
The whole damn album being like that, man. The whole damn album. It's a piece of art. It's a piece of art. And it's the opposite as well. That's what makes it so freaking good, man. It's the fact that this is an art form in how it isn't one. In how it's organic and natural. How Beyonce just rocked up to places and just fucking danced over here and sang over there and partied over there, you know. And there was no plan or no organization. It was raw and real. It was real.
It's a beautiful cycle.
It was real. Oh.
It's really just about fun and art and, you know, creativity that is instant. Whatever comes into your head at that moment, you can't plan it. It's just something so refreshing about that. If it was my choice, I would never have a permit. I would just get in the car, get a camera, and we just shoot. And trust me, we tried.
Hello.
Say that one more time. Say Rao just did a Dougie battle with Beyonce.
Rao did do a Dougie battle with Beyonce.
And killed it. Beyonce is the shit.
Wait, is that we go? Oh, we continue. That's hilarious. And killed it. Oh, man. Everything I wanted this album to be is exactly what it is. Everything. All these videos of like this freaking journey we went on. Everything we checked out and saw. And the whole album was made exactly how it was presented. It's no fakeness. You know when you get those like burger commercials and it's like, the biggest, most juiciest burger of all time. You're like, damn, that looks like a good burger. And you go down to the burger store and you go and go, I want one of those burgers I saw in that ad. And they go, here it is. And it's like this. You're like, what the fuck is this? This ain't this. What? No, I want the one in the picture. That is the one in the picture. That's the what the. That's this. I know it's a weird analogy, but this is what I'm saying. This is like seeing a burger on the advert, right? Oh, that looks good. Going down to the store, and my word, when they hand it to you, it looks better than the damn picture. What is this? Masterpiece. That is this album. That is self-titled. This whole damn album is like that, man. It's crazy. Every song you listen to, every moment in the videos, every movement and action, every location, everywhere they've gone, the organic and rawness, the realness that you feel in those videos, in the songs, the reason you feel that is because that's how it was done. That it's not like perfectly curated or calculated in order to make you feel that. Fuck no. It makes you feel like that because that is how it was done. Like I said, there's art because there isn't any. And some people may disagree, but it's true. It's true. There's art because she went the opposite. Does that make sense? This is the best. We got 2 more parts as well. This is the best. This is the best. I couldn't love this album anymore.
Just because you become a mother, it doesn't mean you lose who you are. I had a grand idea to bring all of the writers I respected to the Hamptons.
Wait, hold on. I feel like I need to... Wait, what?
Grand idea to bring all of the writers I respected to the Hamptons.
Sia's just rocking what?
Fun. We had dinners together. My family was there. And I was breastfeeding, cornrows in my hair. Because I was spending so much time being a mother, I would take a few hours out of the day and record. In real life, I was this woman, this mother trying to get my focus and my dreams and myself back. And, you know, recording this album was such an outlet for me to kind of escape and create whatever world and fantasy that definitely at the time was not happening.
Beyonce using this album as her way of getting out of, well, not getting out, but like having a break from it, right? As a married man with 2 kids, right? I've seen what the hell our amazing women go through. Like, my word, I cannot believe it. Whenever I think about it, I like get emotional, right? Because it is crazy. It is crazy. My wife carried like got a big old bump and carried both my boys and looked after them for 9 months, brought them both into this world. And then, like, fed them with her body. And, like, it blows my mind, man. Blows my mind. When we had my first son, I really wanted to make sure I got up with her every time she got up in the night. Because when you have a kid, you're getting up a lot. So I did. I'd get up and just sit with her. Or I'd get up and go make the milk. Like warm it up or that sort of stuff, because she always had to like pump, you know, like because of your breast milk and that sort of stuff and loads of things, and I just wanted to make sure I was there. But every time I was up, she was up, you know, and I just remember just looking at it and it's like, how do you do this? Superhuman, you know? So Beyonce saying that, I get it, because the second that she is done recording, you literally see her look to the side, take her baby, and that is it. Mothers are superhumans, man. You don't need to look for a superhuman in a comic book. You just look at a mother. Like, what they do is incredible.
No, there's songs like
Change
Partition,
their whole body.
And I'm in the studio,
Amazing.
and I hear this beat, and I hear this bass line, and it's dun, 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 and it has snaps, and it's like 2 tracks. Very simple. It reminds me of like Too Short or E40, and I'm like, and it takes me back to like being in my car, teenager, and it takes me back to like when me and my husband first meet and he's trying to scoop me and like he thinks I'm the hottest thing in the world. And I kind of had this whole fantasy of being in the car and this whole movie played in my head. I didn't have a pen and paper. I got to the mic, I'm like, oh, press record. Drive and roll up the partition, please. I don't need you seeing BB on her knees. Took 45 minutes to get
out dressed up. We ain't even gonna make it to this club. Now my mascara running, red lipstick smudge.
Woo, Beyonce! Can't can't hear this song without blushing a little bit. Beyonce, what? I love that. There's an organicness behind this song. Are you kidding me? Every song in this album. You're telling me that there was an organicness behind this? That Beyonce just heard the beat and started thinking about, I remember the early days, you know, where your man is grabbing you all the time. I remember this. Press record.
And I was so embarrassed after I recorded the song because I'm just talking shit. And I'm like, I can't play this for my husband. I still haven't played it for my mom. She's gonna be very mad at me.
Oh, baby, I slow it down. Took 45 minutes to get all dressed up. And we even gonna make it to this club.
The day that I got engaged was my husband's birthday, and I took him to Crazy Horse. And I remember thinking, damn, these girls are fly. I just thought it was the ultimate sexy show I've ever seen. And I was like, I wish I was up there. I wish I could perform that for my man. So that's what I did for the video.
Oh, I don't even know what crazy. Should we Google Crazy Horse? Oh dear. It's gonna get my search history all fucked up. Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse. Do you know what's funny? Crazy Horse was a Lakota war leader in the Oglala band. He took up arms against the United States federal government. I don't know if that's the guy. I don't know if that's the same thing. All right, here we go. Crazy Horse Paris. What is it? Celebrate Christmas at Crazy Horse. Gosh, what is this? Okay, some people are very naked here. Let's not linger too long on this. Okay, there's a no. Oh Jesus, yeah. There's a. I will give a little warning. I can't show any of this. My screen is actually recording. There's a lot of nudity. I wish I could see what it was actually about. There's no what is it? Welcome to Crazy Horse. It just says welcome to Crazy Horse. What is Crazy Horse? Stop showing me these things. Just tell me what it is. Where's the thing? Crazy news? What is it? A celebrity gallery? Get videos? No, I don't want video. I just want to know what it is. Information. Contact FAQ. Opening times. FAQ. What time should I arrive? What is the dress code? Is there valet parking? No. What is it, bro? What is it? How long is the show? It's 90 minutes. All right, we're just gonna have to Google what the hell it is, man. What is Crazy Horse Paris? Looks like it's a Paris thing. All right, here we go. The Crazy Horse is a cabaret, a strip club, known for its nude performances and music and a variety of terms between. All right, yeah. So it's a cheeky club. It's a cheeky club. It's what it is. It's a cheeky club. You're telling me Beyonce for her man's birthday took him, and this is the day they got engaged, to the Crazy Horse. Beyonce was like, I'm gonna take you to go see some beautiful women dancing around. That was Beyonce's idea. And then she was like, I wish I could get up on stage. And she bloody did it. She did it.
She's operating on 1 hour sleep. She's been trying to finish her record. So I'm pretty sure that makes you very, very let's do this.
Okay, so keep the wide and then add the people and we'll still do a medium steady cam at the end. Thank you.
I was very aware of the fact that I was showing my body. I was 195 pounds when I gave birth. I lost 65 pounds. I worked crazily to get my body back. I wanted to show my body. I wanted to.
Oh, I love that. She was like, I worked so hard to get my body back. And she was like, I wanted to show that body. Now I'm looking good. I want to show this body. I worked hard for this body. Look at this. I worked hard for this. I fucking love that.
My body back.
Go, Beyonce.
I wanted to show my body.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to show that
and
you
look at her. She looks great.
Have a child and you can work hard and you can get your body back.
Hell yeah.
I know finding my sensuality, getting back into my body, being proud of growing up. It was important to me that I expressed that in this music because I know that there's so many women that feel the same thing after they give birth. You could have your child and you could still have fun and still be sexy and still have dreams and still live for yourself.
My wife has always been the most beautiful woman in the world. But when she became a mother, there's a new level of beauty and just sexiness in her. Like, just that, it just unlocks. Like, this woman wasn't just the most beautiful woman in the world. She was the strongest woman in the world to me, you know? And that's why I look at when I see her. Beyonce 100% right. Being a mother, it doesn't make you any less beautiful. It makes you 100 times more beautiful.
After all these years, I don't at all have any shame about being sexual. And I'm not embarrassed about it, and I don't feel like I have to protect that side of me.
No.
Because I do believe that
it's natural.
Sexuality is a power that we all have.
A subtle power.
Superpower.
Love.
Oof. Oof. I'm still recovering from. I'm still recovering, man. I'm still recovering. Recovering. Fucking hell, Beyonce. I agree with every damn word she says, though. Hell yeah, 100%. She worked hard for that body. She wants to show off, like, she wants to show it off. She wants to be like, yeah, look how hard I worked. I show off. And hell yeah, of course, 100%. You know, like, she's looking amazing and she wants to show that off. Absolutely. And that is, like she said, there should be no shame around it. And there absolutely shouldn't be, because it's a normal, natural, and powerful freaking thing. 100%.
The glue that ties this record together is honesty. I started out when I was 9 with the girls of Destiny's Child, and our first album came out when I was 15, and I was a child. But now I'm in my 30s, and those children that grew up listening to me have grown up. And I always felt like it was my responsibility to be aware of kids and their parents and all these generations. And I felt like it stifled me. I felt like, in a sense, I could not express everything. I've done so many things in my life.
I'm curious what she's talking about here, kids and their parents and all these generations. Is that basically her saying that when she was writing music, she figured she was like censoring herself almost, you know?
In my career, that at this point, I feel like I've earned the right to be me and to express any and every side of myself.
Ass.
The opening for this song is wild. Oh.
Show you how I feel.
What I love about this song is it takes you through this journey. You know, You're flirting and you're talking all of your arrogant shit. Then you climax, and then you have your cigarette.
She breathes so much soul and love, and it just blows your head off.
That's the thing. That is the fucking thing. That's the thing. The love. It's the love. This is what makes it, like, different. Like for me, whenever I've in the past listened to music which is incredibly sexualized, it's missing something and it feels wrong, you know? And not all songs, but a good portion of them. And I don't know what it is. It's just something about it feels off, right? With Beyonce, it feels exactly how I feel like it should be for everybody, right? And I don't know, I apologize if for me saying this, some people are like, you can't... Basically, what I'm trying to say is, any other artist who has done very sexualized songs, this is no shade against any of them, okay? None at all. But for me, no one does it better than Beyonce. Because there's love in the sexualization, right? Because this isn't like, it doesn't feel like there's any kind of smut in it, you know? It's pure love. Like, this is a woman who sees her man and goddamn wants to tear those damn clothes off. Like, that's Beyonce. And that's what the songs are. And even though they're cheeky and very, like, outrageous sometimes, it's all, like, natural. It's all love. It's all romantic. It's all this relationship that she is talking about. And I feel like no one does that. I feel like when you get these married couples in music, they never really sing about that or talk about that. And it's normal. In a married relationship, that's normal. And I love that Beyonce does. Love that.
This song actually is about singing from the heart and harmonies and ad-libs and arrangements. One of the things I love about this project is how willing all these incredible artists were to write together. Justin Timberlake, Miguel, and myself all worked together to write Rockets.
I had no freaking clue that these names worked on this album. This is insane. Like Sia, like what the hell? Justin Timberlake?
Up to the side of my mountain, climb until you reach my peak, baby, peak, baby.
It was a moment in the studio where I didn't want to stop singing it, and I just kind of zoned out.
Get baby, rock it till the waterfall.
Is this why you guys said that I need to make sure I check out the full version of Rocket? Because Beyonce just said she just kept going and just zoned out. Is that why?
Wow. There's something wrong with you.
Wow.
That is... There's something wrong with you. Thank you.
I don't think I would have done
Oh my word!
back then. I don't think I would have been confident
Amazing.
enough. I would have been too afraid of what other people thought. But I kind of dropped that fourth wall, and I did it.
She makes the lyrics so relatable. She just
does.
finds a way to bring everybody into the experience with her.
Only a mama can talk like that. You know what I'm saying? And only a wife can talk like that. That's your strength. When does a mother and a wife do that? I mean, you just ran through jail and just let all the women out, cuz. You set women free. I'm trying to tell you, that record is a phenomenon.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. No one does this. Nobody does this. The second you're married, you gotta be married, you know, like I'm do the school run, you know, go to bake sales, all that married stuff, right? You're married, you gotta do the married stuff. Beyonce's like, just because you're married doesn't mean you stop having sex. It's that simple. No shame in it. Doesn't mean you come home and you don't look at your partner and you think, fuck, I've had a long day, get naked. Like that I'm just saying. Doesn't mean that doesn't happen. And we're all like, everyone's shying away from it. No, we're married. I'm a mother now. You know, I'm a father. I'm this and that. No, that's not what happens. That's not what happens. You think that once the ring goes on the finger, it's like it is in movies, that everyone's like, right, nah, no sex till we die. You think that's what happens? You don't think those needs like just fly out the window? Just because Hollywood acts like that's what happens doesn't mean that's what actually happens. Like in a relationship, everything is important. You build blocks and foundations, and that stays the same throughout a marriage. And Beyonce highlights that shit perfectly. Lets every woman know and every married couple know in the damn world that it is normal, and you shouldn't be ashamed to say that, yeah, we still have sex. Like, come on. Isn't that a weird thing to be ashamed of saying?
I feel like I'm having to tap into a lot of my life experiences to pull inspiration. And I feel like I'm opening up a lot in these videos and showing a lot of sides to me that only a few people have ever seen.
Creatively, she's been having a straight focus and she's been doing what her heart tells her to do, but at the same time always move forward, you know? And I think she's one of those brave artists that actually are not afraid to take a step out of her comfort zone.
The ability that humans can make error is what makes music and art feel so good, that it's not always perfect and it's still beautiful. I think that's what sets this album and these songs apart.
I think it was kind of important for Beyonce to sort of feel that she was sharing with her fans how far she's developed as an artist and as a woman.
She's really trying to carve a way, I think, for other female artists to do the same and following her path and have control of their art.
It's her magical touch. That's what turns those songs into a Beyonce record, and that's what takes them just a little bit further and that extra mile.
Every time Beyonce does anything, she takes a step forward.
I want to show Beyonce to the world, man. I want to show her to the world. I want to walk around and just tell people about her. I want to just walk down the street and be like, you heard of Beyonce? People are like, yeah, of course, everyone's heard of Beyonce. But like, nah, but have you heard of Beyonce? Have you actually heard of this woman? Have you heard about everything she stands for? Have you heard her message? Have you heard what she does? Have you really, really heard of Beyonce? I'm about to start knocking on people's doors with Beyonce albums. Have you heard of Beyonce?
At the end of the day, I think all of us want happiness and joy, and we want to be able to be ourselves and our best selves. And sometimes you have to take the good with the bad, and sometimes you have to take the insecurities to get to the secure place. And all of those things I feel happy to express and share.
I feel like the entire world is a balancing beam. That's how I've always felt. Like, I will have months, weeks, days where everything feels shit. And I'll be sitting there going like, why is this all happening? Why is everything so negative? Why is this all happening in such a negative way? Why is none of this positive? Why is all of this negative? And I'll be sitting there with my wife and we'll be talking about it. And I always say this, we're going through this much shit now, something good is coming. And I believe that. I feel like it's a balancing beam. If you have too much good, eventually something's going to come hit you in the balls and it's going to balance it right back out, right? That's how it works. And I feel like Beyonce saying you have to take the good with the bad is true. Nothing is like this. It's just not how it works. You don't just go straight up the freaking ramp. Like, there's setbacks and pushback and issues, and it's with everyone, and it's normal. And Beyonce saying that, again, just highlights the real rawity of this album. I don't think in my life I've ever listened to something like this. I've ever experienced something like this, seen something like this. I think this is completely new to anything I've ever been a part of. I don't think I've ever seen an artist just be so naturally themselves on an album before. Like, no corporate behind it. No, like we need to make this hook good. We need to make this sound good. This needs to be sellable, you know? None of that, you know? No, like, we've used this sound, but we've done this before. Other people did. Like, nothing. Literally, just let's make music because we enjoy making music. And let's make music about things that matter to us, about how we're feeling right now, about important things. Let's just make music because we love making music. We're artists. Let's do that. And I don't think I've ever in my life reacted to an album that feels so raw as Beyonce. This album is like nothing I've heard. And this album encourages the world to be themselves and be comfortable being themselves. Whether you're a singer, a celebrity, or just an average person walking around doing normal stuff, you know, just anybody on this planet. Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what you do, just be you. And that is the core message of this album. Shining a light on things that other people might deem as like inappropriate, or we can't say that, or that's not normal, or, you know, you can't act like that, you're a mother, or these sort of things, you know. Shining a light on how wrong that is and highlighting how just incorrect it is. And Beyonce really does just make, I want to say, the world a better place, right? But I feel like what's more accurate, and I prefer this, she makes the world a more comfortable place. You know? Beyonce is the equivalent of coming home and putting your pajamas on. You know? Getting a drink, putting your pajamas on, sitting down, putting on your favorite TV show. That's what Beyonce does to you. Beyonce brings out all the comfort in living in your life. The ability to just relax, be yourself, let your hair down, and unwind. That is what Beyonce is. That is what she is. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction. Thank you so much for watching. People have told me that somehow it gets better and better and better all the way through this journey. I can't wait to see where we go next. That's it from me. Please like, please subscribe. Have a great day. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.